Hi friends, today we are in my kitchen with part of my tomato harvest. We've already made a bunch of salsa and today we're going to work on making spaghetti sauce. So step one for me is I love the flavors of roasted tomatoes. So I am going to core these, cut off any bad spots, cut them in half and place them on baking sheets. Then I'm gonna stick them in the oven for about 35 minutes and let them roast. That will be step one in our spaghetti sauce adventure. Let's get going. All right, it's been 30 minutes. The tomatoes are nice and roasted. Now that they're nice and warm, these skins come right off. Simple, easy. So step one, we're gonna take the skins off. Try not to burn my fingers. It's okay if all of the skins don't come off because I'm going to put these through a food strainer that is attached to my KitchenAid over here. That will remove any more seeds or any more skin and all of the seeds. Okay, this is a new toy of mine. This is the first time I'm using it. Let's see how it goes. Let's turn it up. Okay, this may be one of my favorite new toys. That was so much faster than what I have done in the past to get the skin and the seeds out. All right, so now that we're done, we have all of the skins and seeds and everything in the junk bowl. And we have nothing but delicious tomato juice in our pot. So now we get to the long, slow part of the process. Put this over here on the stove. So for my tomato sauce, the first things I'm going to put in are some diced onions and some garlic. Turn this on, get it to start boiling. All right, more kitchen gadgets. I don't like to cry. Lately, every time I chop an onion, my eyes water like crazy. So much easier. Take our diced onions into the pot. And 1 tablespoon of garlic. Okay, now we're going to bring this to a boil, turn it down, and let it simmer to get it to absorb the flavors of the onions and the garlic. Plus, we want to get some more of the water out. Then I will add 2 cans of tomato paste, because I like my sauce thick, and a 1/4 cup of Italian seasoning. So we just need to let this cook for a little while, and then we'll get on to our next steps. Now that the sauce is boiling, I'm going to put in the tomato paste. I am using 2 6-ounce cans. You can make tomato paste. It just involves boiling down your tomatoes for a really, really, really long time. So a lot of tomatoes gets very little paste, and tomato paste isn't that expensive in the store, so I just choose to buy tomato paste. To help me along in getting the tomato paste and the sauce incorporated, I am going to use my immersion blender. You could use a whisk, you could just use a spoon. I just like to use this, it's quick and easy. All right, and my final ingredient is a 1/4 cup of Italian seasoning. This one has oregano and basil and thyme and marjoram and rosemary. I have an assistant. There we go, 1/4 cup into the pan. Thank you. Would you like to stir?
Yes.
Slow and steady. Technical difficulties. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. See, slow and steady. Good job. All right. As you can see, the sauce is a lot thicker. No more runny tomato juice. I am going to let this simmer for 15 more minutes, and then I will jar it up and we'll see how much we have. I put 4 quart size jars in the canner. I don't know if that's what we have. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Thank you. But for now, we'll let this simmer for another 10 or 15 minutes to get all the flavors combined. I am taking my jars, my hot jars, out of the canner so we can start jarring up our sauce. I have a couple members of my family who could easily eat spaghetti every single day of the week. So this will probably be my first batch of many. Luckily, there's still a lot of green tomatoes out on the vines in the backyard. Not quite enough. So this jar I'm going to put in the freezer to set aside for the next batch. These 2 we will can. First thing, make sure our tops are nice and clean. Into the canner. Need to add enough water that there's about an inch of water over the top of the jars. Pop on the top. As soon as this comes to a boil, then we'll process the cans for 35 minutes. Let them cool for 5, take them out, let them sit on the counter for a day. So, thank you for making spaghetti sauce with me. If you like to cook, garden, play in the dirt, preserve things, all the fun stuff, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And comment down below, what are some things that you like to cook? What are some things you'd like to learn how to cook? Maybe I could teach you. So, comment below. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Please like, subscribe, and share to this channel. Peace out.